Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erica with Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a special channeled message from Divine Masculine to his Divine Feminine. This is going to be a message that I'm not sure what's going to come through. It's interesting because sometimes the messages will come through where they are very targeted to a specific group of twin flames, soulmates. Other times they can bring in multiple messages, so we will see what happens. But this is going to be taking a look at Divine Masculine and messages he wants to share with his Divine Feminine about where he's at. So before I start, I just want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you that's here, how much I appreciate you are all for being here and for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And for just the beautiful messages you send me, and to my clients, you guys really are incredible. I just thank you. I read each and every one of your comments, and I may not be able to respond, but it really means a lot that you guys have found some real some connection here on this channel. It really warms my heart, so thank you for that. Also, I have just started an Instagram. I'm pretty new to it, and I'm still learning the ins and outs, but I do put content over on Instagram that I don't post here on YouTube. So if you want to get some other quick little messages or videos, do check me out over on Instagram. It is Crystal Rose Insights, and I will be doing some videos over there as well on IGTV. So do check me out over there if you're an Instagram fan. And also, if you want a private reading with me or a live guidance session or an energy clearing session, you can. All the information is going to be down below about how to get that. So with that, we have a beautiful rose quartz heart that is just wanting to be here for this message. This is the energy of unconditional love, of divine love. It's a very soft, beautiful, open energy. So Divine Masculine is definitely sending along his love. So let's see what he's got on his mind today. What does the Divine Masculine Collective want to say to the Divine Feminine? Okay, so we're going to start off with, wow. Hello. Okay, the Devil just jumped out. I'm going to take that. Interesting. So he's feeling... We're going to get some clarification on the Devil. So he could be feeling that he is still facing the illusions of being trapped. He's working on this. He's working on some of his fears, some of the places in his life that he feels powerless. And there's definitely the energy for me of he's learning, it's like he's facing the fact that he's lived in this energy for a long time, and he's starting to break free from that. Because here we're also getting Nine of Pentacles, so that is... there is abundance coming from this process. This can be an energy of solitude. It could be that he's also potentially, so this is career, could be career related, where there's some energy coming through of just feeling really good about his career. And, but it's also bringing up some energies and some fears. Maybe feels like he's stuck in his career. Maybe some Divine Masculines are breaking out into self-employment, and they're really wanting this. But it is maybe bringing up some fears. So tell me more about this Devil energy. What is this about? Yeah, wishes coming true, stars are aligning. It's interesting because we're in a purging time right now. Very heavy purging time. I know I've alluded to that in the last few of my readings, messages, but many clients are purging with the stars aligning, like it's the time to purge these fears. Because we're getting two very positive energies surrounding this Devil. It's like they're trying to choke him out of his life. And so it feels like overall there may be some really good things happening in the Divine Masculine's life, but it's almost like it is bringing up some of those remnant fears that have been lurking underneath the surface. Okay, so let me get more about this. What is this Devil card about? Let me get a clarifier for the Devil. Knight of Swords. Yeah, something's keeping him up at night. You know, he's definitely fearing the worst. He's a little nervous. He's scared. He's having sleepless nights. And but he's very much in a mental space. Okay. Let me get more about this again. What is he having sleepless nights about? I feel like it's really related to just, I feel like he's starting in a new phase in his life. He's starting a new chapter in his life, whatever that looks like. But it is bringing up fears and it's causing him some worry, okay? All right, so let's see where he, actually I'm going to pull a different deck for this part. I'm going to see where he is currently feeling in his, I'm going to get another one. They're guiding me to this one. So where is he currently, what's the Divine Masculine currently thinking consciously about his Divine Feminine? Let's get into some of these messages here, okay? He's going through a transformation. He knows it's the end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. He could be dealing with a Scorpio here with the Death card. And then here is the Ten of Swords. So it is there. He's ended something that, again, is very positive, whether it's ending a karmic relationship or another long-term partnership, or he's starting on a new career path. Something has ended and something is beginning. Because when we're getting the Death card and the end of a difficult situation here, there's definitely a transition time and King of Pentacles. So yeah, it feels like it's very much work related, finance related, career related, but certainly can be relating to wanting to be the King of Pentacles, grounding the dynamic and the relationship into the earthly plane with his Divine Feminine. All right, so yeah, it does feel like he's aware that there is new things coming. It's time to start it. It's like a death and a rebirth, right? There's a new beginning here where he's going to be in this. The King of Pentacles has his everything together, right? He's got the Midas touch. He's very, he feels so friendly and charismatic and grounded and funny and practical to me. I don't know why. He just feels like he just kind of, I'm getting the image of from the other deck I use, the Angel Tarot, that King of Pentacles. He feels just very jovial and also very happy and very successful. So whatever he is just leaving behind now, it is coming through as he does know that this is going to be a success. And when this is what he's consciously thinking about his Divine Feminine, then it feels like whatever change he's going through, he knows is leading to the Divine Feminine. So where is he in his heart space with her? Let me get the Queen of Cups. Let's get two more. Four of Pentacles. And this one wants to come out, and the Hierophant. Yeah, so in his heart space, it's interesting. He knows that it's almost like he doesn't put her on the back burner right now, because he certainly doesn't feel that way. He does feel very much nurtured by the Queen of Cups. He feels very comfortable, very, very loved, and very soft around her. But he is getting the Four of Pentacles here, which to me feels very much like he's kind of holding his cards close. He may not be showing you exactly what he's thinking or feeling at this time. It's like he's not quite ready to give it all up in terms of let you know what he's thinking or feeling or having anything to give. So it's not a back burner energy, but it is a little bit of he's taking care of some things right now in the physical plane, okay? Because we're getting Pentacles here a few times. And the physical plane, again, could be money, career, just getting his life in track to be really ready. Because in his heart, he knows that this is a very spiritual connection. Right? He knows that this is not just your normal relationship. He knows that it is not just another person he's going to date. He senses that there is this really higher consciousness connection. There's a greater purpose and a greater reason, not reason. Okay, what's the word? I'm not getting the word. Hold on. There's a bigger picture here about why he's being drawn to his Divine Feminine. So let's see here how he's relating to the union right now. Where is he relating? What does he want to say about the union? Coming into union with his Divine Feminine. Queen of Earth. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Earth. It's like he knows that he recognizes, yeah, because you're both, King of Earth, Queen of Earth. You're both here. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And so this is really about being thoughtful, being very kind and warm. So with the Queen of Earth and Queen of Cups, he can really feel that a union with you would be very, very nurturing and kind and grounded in the earthly plane, you know, because this journey is about taking the higher dimensional relationship and actually bringing it into the third dimensional reality, because you are already together in the higher dimensions. But he does see and he does relate to the fact that you are his queen here. You are very kind and understanding when it comes to dealing with any sort of challenges. So he's definitely, yeah, he's putting two and two together, that this isn't just, because this is conscious for him, right? The King of Pentacles being this King of Pentacles, and this is how he's relating to the union, or what he wants to say about the union. It's like, yeah, I know you're my king, I know you're my queen, and I'm your king. Okay, let's see what else he's feeling towards the union. What does he want to say about the union right now? Unrequited love and passion. So he's still dealing with, even though it's interesting, he's still dealing with the fear that there's not enough here, or that maybe you don't care for him as much as he cares for you. Because, I mean, here it is. We're also getting passion, allowing your heart to sing with joy. I mean, there is passion here, but you're both facing a bit of this, I don't know if they like me as much as I like them. This is, to me, this card almost always represents the fear of unrequited love and not being worthy. So I'm going to get one more for how he's relating to the union. Yeah, there we go. Love yourself first. So if he's been in the process of moving away from something, a dynamic where it's been a bit of a codependent relationship, addiction, right? Because this is part of it. The codependent patterns in relationship are like an addiction. They show up to me like an addiction at times. Certainly could be addictions. To me, it's like addiction to the pattern of thinking. He's learning that he's healing this right now. And it's important for him to heal this to come into union with you. Okay? Which also means that for Divine Feminines, cross-watching this, that this is obviously something that is important for you as well, is love yourself first. Because in the energy of unrequited love, there's that fear that you're not enough. And so you might be doing things, like, it's all about being worthy of love just for being, not for what you're doing. So that is still what needs to be healed. Let me see what else he wants to say about what he's surrendering right now. What is he currently surrendering, please? So now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. Interesting. So he's not, this particular group, he may not be quite taking action yet towards the union, because this is about, he's trying to regather himself and focus and get rid of some of these things that are making him have these sleepless nights, right? This also could be a message actually for the Divine Feminines watching this, that this is about you like not needing to act. This is about you being able to receive. But it does feel like there's, it's interesting. It does feel like this is more of a message for Divine Feminine. It feels like it's like a message saying, it says, let others come to you. Because he wants you to focus on that, Divine Feminines. He's got his stuff he's working through, and it's time for you to, as he's doing this, and because he's making forward movement, it's important for you to put your energy to your power and to your light and to your work as he does his thing, because he's doing his own thing. And he's saying that, like, yeah, let others come to you. What else is he surrendering? What else do we need to know about what he's surrendering? Surrendering to success, ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties and leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I love it. It's right under the star card too here. So the stars are aligning. Things are really happening. The universe is nudging things along, that's for sure. And this is where he's having these sleep, like he's still facing some of these fears, so he has to surrender to the idea that there is success and that the old things that used to hold him back or the things that used to happen don't apply here necessarily. Remember, this is still the healing work that needs to happen, is new world of possibilities. Let go of this baggage, of this emotional stuff that's holding you back, Divine Masculine, from truly having this success. And then surrender procrastination. Isn't this interesting? All right, this is weird. We're getting surrender to non-action, but then we're getting surrender procrastination. Those kind of are two ends of the spectrum, right? Jump on a goal. Surrender to success, jump on a goal, like leap into a new world. Don't put the goal off. Taking action will attract success. Isn't this interesting? So taking action will attract success, and then surrender to success. This just further confirms that I feel like this is a message for the Divine Feminine, is just surrender to non-action. Like for you, Divine Feminine, he's saying, I'm going through this right now. You focus on you. I'm going to come to you when I'm done with this part, but like know that I'm coming to you. Isn't that funny? Yeah, they're being very clear about that now. They're like, even the words on these two cards overlap each other. So this does confirm that this really is more of the energy of what he's wanting to say to you, Divine Feminine. All right, I'm going to pull just a couple more cards here before I wrap up. What else does he want to say to his beloved Divine Feminine right now? Get to know each other. It says learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So he knows that even though this is the phase of really starting to know each other and really starting to open up to each other and knowing what each of you wants and needs from love. And they're steering me away from the word needs. They corrected me on that. It's not needs. It is understanding the other person's way of expressing love is what they're telling me. And it's a 44 card, by the way. That because this is remember, this is the new cycle, end of cycle, beginning of a new, this rebirth. So coming back together with you is going to be a new experience. Even if you've been together before, it's going to be different. There's going to be new levels of learning, and then listening with your heart, this is exactly what it's saying. Just learn to listen to your heart without, listen to what's being said to you. He wants you to hear what he's saying, but also listen with a loving heart. If he's done anything that's been hurtful to you in the past, or you've been still working on some of that, he's also learning to listen to his heart. He's also learning to open his heart. I'm getting the image of him dropping down from his head and into his heart. So he's learning to listen. He's learning to follow the whisperings of his heart instead of what his head is telling him to do. And that's his soul's way of pulling him towards where he is destined to go, where the divine wants him to go. And he wants to demonstrate his love for you. He's trying to figure out how to be in this new place, this new energy, but he does want to show you that he cares for you. And he wants to do this in the way that is going to, that you're going to hear him, okay? So, I feel like this is for some of you that have been, potentially were together before, now you're in separation, and you're coming back, and you're kind of going to be very different people. You're not going to be the same. So, you're not going to fall immediately back into the patterns that you lived before, because you're now different people. You're now of different consciousness. You're now of a higher consciousness. So the old ways of being are going to be different. They're going to be gone. You're going to have to create new ways of, look at this, getting to know each other, demonstrating love, listening with your heart. He's really opening up his heart to his Divine Feminine at this time. And I'm just going to pull a piece of advice for I'm actually going to pull, what advice does this Divine Masculine have for his Divine Feminine? Okay, so this is going to be from Divine Masculine Collective. Advice for his divine feminine right now. Going forward fearlessly. He's really being clear, like, we're going to go forward fearlessly. I want you to go forward fearlessly. Don't fear that I am not doing my work. He's saying, thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand and giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. So he is acknowledging for you how much you have led him in this journey, spiritually, energetically, that you have kind of led the way. You've taken him by the hand and kind of shown him a little bit of the way to go. And he's like wanting you to continue doing that, because he's learning from you. He's getting this information, and he's seeing you be a little spiritually ahead of him, and he wants to catch up. It's like he wants to follow. He wants to come and not only follow you, but he wants to catch up to you. Because there will be a time where you guys are going to be in sync, and there actually is going to be time where the divine masculine is going to be taking the lead spiritually. But right now is the time for divine feminine to do that. So with that, well, that is the message from this particular group of divine masculines to divine feminines. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please do reach out. The information is going to be down below. I can do a similar spread for you and your divine counterpart and get a sense of what their message is for you, of where they're at. And in the meantime, yeah, go check over on my Instagram page for some additional videos that I don't post here. And until next time, I send you guys abundant love. Bye.